$100, and this is my 99th video. And if I did my math correctly, which I'm like 75% sure that I did, that would make my next video my 100th. Although it's hard to be sure because my calculator's stuck on boobs. So weddings are fun, right? Kinda? I've been going to a lot of them lately. Weddings can really be a good time had by all, if you know proper protocol for such festivities. There's tradition, there's crying, there's food, there's dancing, there's alcohol, there's love, there's probably other things. So today I'm going to tell you how to wedding. Made wedding a verb. Because I can. This is my show. What to wear. Wear something vibrant. You want to stand out. You want to look just as good, if not better, than the bride and groom themselves. Trust me, they'll appreciate it. Make this day about you. What to give. The bride and groom expect gifts. I like to give them subtle reminders of just how futile marriage is and that this little thing that they have isn't gonna last. I'm just kidding. Get them a toaster oven. The ceremony. I used to think that weddings were just the reception part of the whole thing when I was a little kid. And I loved weddings because you just went and you danced. And you ate food. But then I learned as I got older that there's this whole other part that happens before that reception thing, and it is boring. Just hope that it's not a Catholic wedding, because Catholic weddings, there's a lot of standing and kneeling and breaking of the bread and Breaking Bad. I just finished a Breaking Bad binge at a Catholic wedding, believe it or not. I got through the last 3 episodes. That's how long Catholic weddings are. The toast. I used to like white bread better, but wheat bread is growing on me, and apparently it's better for you. I'm no scientist. Or scientoast. Eh? Come on. Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. Mr. and Mr. So-and-so. Mrs. and Mrs. So-and-so. I've known you a long time. I've known you a short time. I've known you a few minutes now. I don't know you at all. The two of you are the perfect union of souls. 2 bodies into one. Just like tonight's gonna be. This guy knows. I wish you the best and most prosperous of years to come, blah, blah, blah. Raise your glass, drink. I realize there's nothing in this glass. I don't often have champagne on hand in my apartment. Does that make me less of an adult? Probably. Alcohol intake. Drink as much as you possibly can. Especially if it's an open bar, because that shit's free. You should be causing a scene. And remember, if you're not puking, you didn't drink enough. Also, I've seen your dance moves. You're gonna need some help with that. Alcohol will be that help. Alcohol will get you from poor dancer to not giving a f***. That brings me to dance moves. I like to make up my own special, unique dance move to every single song that comes on. You just gotta feel it. You gotta let the energy move you. The weirder and more provocative the dance move, the more successful you're pulling it off. Remember that. Don't mind the people staring, they're just jealous. And if you find yourself at the center of that circle, don't rent that space, own it. Pretend you're Patrick Swayze at the end of Dirty Dancing, lifting that girl high above his head. Lift as many girls above your head as you can. If there are participatory dances, wow, I got that word out well. I did not expect to be able to say participatory. I did it again. Linguistics. Linguini. Luigi. Lymphoma. Lymph nodes. Limp dick. My brain eventually was gonna get there. If there are participatory dances, still make up your own moves. And this gives full rights to start a karaoke session. Just walk up on that stage, ask them to cut the music, which they probably won't from my experience. Sing over the music as loud and as screeching as you possibly can, making up your own words if necessary. Remember, the higher you can get your voice, the better you're doing. Congratulatory remarks. There's gonna be an awkward exchange between the new Mr. and Mrs., Mr. and Mr., Mrs. and Mrs., where you're expected to say something super cliche and nice and loving and thoughtful. I like to mix things up. To the bride. You look very handsome. I hardly recognized you without the beard. You clean up well. So, how many times do you think you and are gonna... To the groom. You look beautiful. Just stunning. Radiant, really. You're glowing. You guys aren't expecting, are you? Hey, I noticed a toaster oven over there when I was going through your gifts. Do you guys want that? It was a beautiful ceremony, really it was. The pork loin was a little dry, so was this bar. They told me you were out of booze, but I still see them serving other people over there. What's up with that? Bowing out gracefully. The party is over and or they finally kicked you off the dance floor 2 hours after the DJ stopped playing music. Ask them if there's a bottle of champagne you can take for the road. Tell them you want a keepsake, a reminder, a symbol of their love for one another, a love that someday you hope you can share with your life partner. They'll say no. They do every time. every time. Just throw up, attempt to do the splits, and hobble out of that wedding knowing that you rocked it and that you will never, ever be invited to another one again. Dull moments, that's how you wedding. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Again, this was my 99th video. The next one's gonna be 100th. It might be special in some way, but probably not. But what I would like you to do is give this video a thumbs up. There's a little thumbs up guy down at the bottom, so just click on that. That means you like it and keeps me fueled and fired and Metallica'd into doing more of these videos. And if you aren't already subscribed, please do that. And I will see you next episode. Thank you.